The Territorial Cup, a prized possession for both the Cats and the Devils, but only one gets to take this rivalry hardware home, and it's time to find out if we'll bear down or forks up. Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona, in the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Arizona State's offense will go to work first. Arizona won a tight one the last time they saw the Sun Devils.
Yeah, Arizona did exactly what they needed to do. They handled everything, their emotions, and they got the big dub last time in this rivalry game.
I really like the coaching staff.
There he goes! Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. The give from the gun. Gets it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
There's nothing better than opening drive, coming out as an away team. Everybody's got all that excitement, all that energy, and being able to run the football and physically exert yourself to start a football game.
He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Gets it out fast. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Line getting set on second down. Looking downfield, it's Peace. Fears the pressure. Finds a crease at the 20. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Sun Devils had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Arizona State! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
The Wildcats offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really...
Oh, out of space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Arizona in a hurry.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He's got an open man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. A lot of urgency for this offense.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They get him stopped after he picked up a 5 to the 28.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Looking to throw, it's Brooks. It's complete to the left. They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. Going to the running game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his big tight end. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that's in Arizona. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man downfield. Bringing it back. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has him across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Let's think a second about Arizona State. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continue to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football...
Touchdown, Sun Devils! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The AT unit on the field. Talk about keeping your eyes downfield and then unleashing one on a rope.
And having a guy like that can buy time and beat you down the field with his feet, but also what you said was the most important thing. Keeps his eyes down the field. He's not looking to run the football. He can, but he's looking to do damage and make a big play down the field. Because he had his eyes up, he can do that.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Wants to throw. It's Brooks. Here's a heat.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab on the left. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Arizona right back to the line.
And that's in Arizona.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. The first time the Sun Devils and the Wildcats met, Arizona wasn't even a state yet. It was 1899.
Reese Davis, a college football aficionado, and a history buff, too. Great history between these two schools there.
Yeah, and it goes back, obviously, that long. So many classes, so much hatred. It's beautiful when rivalries really matter, and it matters to the people in Arizona.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. To the air. It's Peace. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Oh, he's got some space. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Arizona State!
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pulls it in and looking upfield. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. To the ground with the back.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. And the Sun Devils will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Brooks. Makes the catch. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quick release by the QB. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Give to the running back. Find some fresh air. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. Looking to fire. He lobs one high down the left side. Catch in stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Arizona. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. This drive will open from the 15. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll throw it. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Going right to work up top. He's got the tight end. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Power football with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Brooks. Under fire. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Scrambling away. He's going to run it. He's out past the 35. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He'll try to do it himself. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. Creates a little space. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throws to the wideout. This time it's complete. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance. And they will score! Touchdown, Arizona State!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
35, Arizona, 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll keep it himself. First down and more. Great move. Now he's got room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking to throw, it's Brooks. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass on 2nd down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of the game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, all the tradition, all of the bad blood between these programs, it's all kind of come to a boil today in a spirited first half in the fight for the Territorial Cup. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the battle between Arizona and Arizona State plays out.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's early. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Finds a man in the middle. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Now the play fake. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Brooks. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And that is no good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Breaks into the open. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's got him. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Sun Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And the Sun Devils are marching down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Sun Devils want to crank the tempo. Back to throw, it's Peace. He's got it and still on his feet. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
1st and goal. Arizona State.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Oh, they're after him. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Number 34.
Sparky is putting the pitchfork to them as Arizona State stretches the lead.
And they got this thing cooking. They've got all the momentum. They've handled the moment of this rivalry game really, really well, and the momentum firmly on their side.
Sparky's a team that always just seems to be going for the jugular. If you give them an opening, they're going to take it, and right now they're pulling away.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I can go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab down the left side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be